Hello, welcome back to the Stay Fitness channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Daniela. I'm a fitness, nutrition and life coach specialized in diabetes and obesity management. So today's video we are continuing to find out about hormones and how our hormones can really impact our weight gain and weight loss. We learn about insulin and how being insulin resistant can play a massive role in fat storage and fat loss. Then we learn about leptin and how leptin is the hormone that tells our body when we are full and we don't need to eat anymore, and this signal gets disrupted and our body is convinced that we are starving and going to die and makes us move less and eat more. And today we are talking about another hormone called ghrelin. So as probably many of you never heard talking about ghrelin. Ghrelin is a hormone secreted by our stomach and it travels to our hypothalamus, same as leptin. So kind of leptin and ghrelin work in opposition, because ghrelin instead tell us when we are hungry. You can remember ghrelin as growling, when your stomach is growling for hunger. So when we talk about why can ghrelin be a problem, recent studies have found that ghrelin in obese people is insufficient to reach our brain. So what does that mean? So when our stomach is empty, our ghrelin goes up, and when we have had a good meal, our ghrelin goes down. So then the ghrelin tells our brain that we're full. But when ghrelin is not in sufficient amounts, we don't get this bounce, this bounce from high to low, and our brain never gets the signal that our stomach is full. So we can just keep eating and eating and eating, and our brain just does not get the signal. And as you can see, there's a common thing here where this hypothalamus, which is our master gland, doesn't get the right signals. And we see a lot in obese and overweight people with insulin resistance. A lot of inflammation is present, and inflammation can cause also our brain not to function properly and not to get the right signals. When it comes to ghrelin, of course, as I mentioned, we're talking about quantity actually. So if you don't have enough ghrelin, the brain will get the signal and won't tell the stomach that it's full. So the recommendations to normalize ghrelin production and ghrelin quantities is more or less the same throughout. For insulin resistance, for leptin resistance, is to reduce carbohydrates. And I'm not sitting here lightheartedly telling you don't eat carbs. It's amazing. Like, I'm Italian, I grew up on pizza and pasta. I love pizza and pasta. I have a pizza stone. I have a collection of pasta that is like endless. But when we need to put our health first. Our health is more important than bread and pasta and pizza. We need to start eating for our metabolic needs. We need to start looking to be metabolically healthy, because that's going to, if you're metabolically healthy, if your hormone works well, it's a long-term guarantee of health and happiness, and no need for medication, no need for continuously going in our hospitals and all that. So I think it's totally worth it. And it doesn't mean if you now reduce your carbohydrates, it's gonna have to be like that forever. When you get metabolically healthy, then you can maybe look at reintroducing certain foods and see if your body can tolerate them. As I said before in my videos, I used to be insulin resistant, which I say used to, but I don't think I'm 100% out of it yet. Fixing insulin resistance is totally possible. It's just, it takes time. And it takes a lot of observing your body, see what your body tolerates. So yeah, all this to say, we need to start looking at the different macronutrients, what effects they have on your body, and start eating in a more strategic way. increasing your protein and increasing your fat. We promote feeling full, won't increase your insulin so much. We promote insulin sensitivity. From insulin sensitivity is gonna come leptin sensitivity, and hopefully normalize your ghrelin production. So yeah, as I mentioned in my video before, we need to stop being so obsessed about just calories, 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 calories in, calories out. Tell people that they need to find discipline and habits and willpower and all that. We need to understand that there's a lot of hormonal elements to our weight loss and weight gain, and we need to start addressing those on a physiological level, not so much on a psychological level, or like, yeah, motivation and intuitive eating and all that. Like, listen, like if you really say listen to your body, but if your body doesn't give you the signal. So yeah, this is the video for today. I hope this video again brings you one step closer to understanding better your body and how to work with your body. Of course, I would be more than happy to answer your questions if you leave them in the comments below. I also invite you to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future content, and I will thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.